Hey guys! Oh god. Sorry. I'm so close to the mic. Okay. Anyways, hey guys, Kate here from the Emerald Minecart, and welcome to another Youtooz video. That's also technically a Funko Pop video. Yeah. So anyways, if you read the title, this is basically a video that is somewhat comparing Funko Pops to Youtooz, basically saying which one is better and yada yada yada. Okay, now, obviously there are people out there who could cover this better than I can, but I just wanted to cover this because there are some similarities and there are some differences. So yeah. And now, if you don't know what Funko Pops or Youtooz are, Funko Pops and Youtooz are both collectibles that are made out of a material called vinyl, and they usually appear to, or not appear, appeal. They usually appeal to people who like collecting things related to pop culture or online celebrities, or even memes, which is mostly what Youtooz is on. So yeah, but anyways, let's get to the similarities. Like I mentioned, these both Funko Pops and Youtooz happen to be made out of a material called vinyl, which is some sort of plastic that most collectibles are made out of. So yeah, and speaking of collectibles, the second similarity, which is the obvious one, they're both collector's items. Which one of them is even more of a collector's items, but I will get on to that. The third thing is they are both well known. Because if you've been on the internet long enough, you've probably heard of Funko Pops or Youtooz. And then finally, they are both themed off of something. With Funko Pops, it's usually pop culture, occasionally memes, occasionally the online celebrity, but mostly pop culture and video games. And for Youtooz, it's mostly memes, online celebrities, and occasionally a pop culture character or a video game character. So those are all the similarities. Now let's get into Funko Pops. Original character. Now, if you didn't know, Funko actually does have some sort of mascot, which is just like your generic. It's just this generic guy with orange hair, white shirt, and blue pants, I think. But yeah, Funko have their own mascot, and we'll get into that later for the Youtooz parts. Second thing, reuse of bases. Now, again, if you know Funko Pops, like the basic knowledge of Funko Pops, you would know that for the bases, they always reuse bases. They only make a few changes, not a lot. So, yeah. Then the third thing is always available, which again, this is something we'll get onto for the Youtooz thing, but most Funko Pops are always available. Sure, you'll have those rare ones that are mostly the chase ones, but usually Funko Pops are always available. And then the final thing, they're cheap. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There obviously are some Funko Pops that aren't cheap. Some of them are actually quite expensive, especially on eBay. But most of the time, if you wanted to get a haul of Funko Pops, like you wanted to have a Funko Pop haul, you wouldn't have a problem with it. Like, you could get a good amount of them. But now, we get to Youtooz. Oh boy, this is probably going to make it a bit hard for me to get a deal with Youtooz, but hey, this video is just my opinion and yada yada, all that other stuff. Okay, first thing, limited time. If you know basic knowledge of Youtooz, you would know that most of them are limited. Like, there's only going to be like a good amount of them made, and when they're sold out, they're sold out. And your only luck on getting the ones that are sold out would be going on the aftermarket. Which, after going through this list, we'll actually be talking about the aftermarket. So, yeah. So, most of the stuff they have is limited time, and they don't have anything there that's actually permanent. So, and actually, speaking of things that aren't permanent, we're actually going to get into that. No original character. Unlike Funko, Youtooz actually doesn't have some sort of character or mascot to, like, show off their brand. Sure, they have their logo, but they don't really have a mascot or character that represents their brand. I think something that would be cool, like either something that would be given to people who get a Youtooz, or something that would be a permanent thing on their website, would be like a character that, like, it has all of the looks and designs of their logo, but it's a character. So I just think that would be really cool. Then the next thing, which is related to limited time, is nothing permanent. Which, again, the suggestion I just made would fix that problem. So I just feel like they could have something that would be on their store permanently. It would never run out of stock or something. And then the final thing. All Youtooz are usually $30. So that's the problem of trying to get a haul. So if you wanted to get, like, I don't know, like 4 of them, it would be like $120. So yeah, if you wanted to get like 10 of them, that would definitely build up quick. So yeah. Now that we got both of those out of the way, let's now move on to the next thing, which is the aftermarket for both of these. Oh boy. Okay, so as we can see, we are on eBay.com, and first we have the Funko Pops. Now, as you can see, it's not really just Funko Pops, it's glow-in-the-dark containers and stuff, but let's scroll through. Okay, so first one is $16.62. This one is $11.99. This one is $34.99. $14.95. $10. Okay, pretty good. $17.95. $10.99. So yeah, as you can tell, it's pretty decent. I do say so myself. So now, let's get to Youtooz. So first thing we have is a plush being sold for $45. $36 unopened. This one being from $19 or $20 to $160. Okay, we're already getting to the expensive. Then we have $36, $45, or possibly $80. And then we have this really good deal, which is like, okay, it's actually $15 or $16.99 or $15.99, $10 or $25, $20 or $19.99. Again, shipping is a problem. So yeah, it's sort of decent, I guess, but there are definitely some price increases. So, yeah, Funko Pops definitely win on the aftermarket thing. Yeah. So yeah, those are the comparisons, and those are Funko Pops and Youtooz. Now, if you were going to ask me which one I prefer and which one is better, well, to answer both those questions, 1, I like both of them, and 2, you can get whatever you want. Like, you don't have to form an opinion around mine. Like, you do know that, right? Like, you can like both Funko Pops and Youtooz. If you only like Funko Pops and hate Youtooz, that's fine. If you love Youtooz but hate Funko Pops, that's also fine. But if you like both, again, that's fine. Don't let my opinions control what you like. But yeah, so both of them are pretty decent. Although, to be honest, I kind of do prefer Funko Pops a little bit because of the price and availability and aftermarket. But then again, Youtooz does get some points because they are generally good quality, and there are definitely some Youtooz that are, well, pretty good. And obviously, like you saw earlier, they do also make plushies, which are also leagues better than Funko's plushies. Well, sort of. But yeah. So basically, both of them are okay. They're mostly just harmless collector's items, with one of them being more available than the other. So yeah. So yeah, maybe this might change the perception of Youtooz or Funko if they ever want to sponsor me. Which, hey, I'm just saying, I'm open. Like, come on. Like, I may be a small YouTuber, but hey, nothing wrong with sponsoring the smaller creators. Am I right? Yes, this is me being desperate for a YouTube sponsor. Youtooz, please answer my Twitter DMs. Okay, but anyways, so yeah, that's it for the video. Make sure you guys subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all guys later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye.